Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild card game. It's the one-game American League wild card playoff between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Oakland A's. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot.
Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild card game. It's the one-game American League wild card playoff between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I got to tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Oakland Athletics.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
Leading off tonight,
stepping in, Yandy Diaz. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Tommy Pham.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Charlie Morton is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL wildcard matchup. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, Charlie Morton has really made a name for himself. Big arm and a big fastball. Good sinking fastball, too. 95 to 98 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball. He's very valuable, too. He's had a lot of success pitching out of the bullpen and also one of the top starting pitchers in the league right now.
Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Athletics. The left fielder, Chris Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Davis waits on the 1-1. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. The 2-2. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at that. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Now in the box, Marcus Semien. First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat, making this pitcher come back and really have the battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. Fouled straight back.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Taken high and deep to right. Grossman going back on it. Still ranging back. And it's off the scoreboard. Wow. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy.
Number 5, Matt.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run here off the bat of Matt Duffy as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
So here is Avisail Garcia. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 1-2. Ripped down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again a 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back safely. Stepping in now, Willie Adames, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
2-0, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Garcia aboard here at first with nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Runners on first with one down. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
He's set, and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air out to center field. Laureano is after it. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Mark Canha, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Now a curveball misses inside. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1. Grounded, foul. Ready with another 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in now, number 64. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Profar, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 22.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. First pitch on its way. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. One and 1 to count. So 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A's strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0.